Hello. Hello. Let me see if we are live, because there has been a message from Restream that there are some issues. Yes, we are live on YouTube with no problems. I'm checking out Twitch. Yes, we are live, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Good. Hello everyone and good evening. Oh, what a beautiful picture of the day. It's actually the loading screen. It's actually the loading screen that we have. Hello, hulala. Hello. Wow. So today I'm going to work on maps. Just a bit, because I want to understand. I want to understand what we need. I want to understand what we have to do and how complex it is. I want to understand that. So I created some icons. You can see here, like an Amnedair building, like a Gug statue, like a bronze door. I don't know, this one probably is too small to be seen. Probably would be better if I focus only on the eagle. Maybe. I don't know. But I created a few symbols like this. Now I was thinking if I should maybe for this one use only a piece like this. If it's more understandable. So and then I added it to our map, right? Yeah, I think that icon is too small. Now, so these are the icons of the main cities. Actually, there are a few more that we can add in the future. Like there is Raurim kind of here. There may be Delver here. There may be Homestead around here. And the question is, so the question I don't have an answer to yet is if we have a map, right, like this, should I divide it? Should I divide it in squares? Even if maybe the player doesn't see the square, right? But in theory, I could divide it in squares, and then we could have one center of like discovery of that square, right? Like can be a main city, can be a village, can be something. And then when you discover the location, you know, you also get a bit of a bit more information, like for example a road or a river or not. I'm not completely sure if I want, because at the end becomes a map, right? At the end becomes a kind of a map. But you know, this kind of a map is similar to, because we had a map in the past, right? We had a map. The map was the one that we were using for travel, right? There was a map. If I go under the old game, repo, so there should be a travel thingy. I don't remember if it was called travel or was called or if it was called loading, because maybe it was a loading while traveling. Doesn't look like. Where is that map? Pterosaur, no. I'm sure we have that map. I just don't know. I just don't know what is the name. I just don't know what is the name of that map. Maps. By the way, there is a maps directory. Ah, it's probably this one. Yeah, it was yeah, it was this one. So the question is, should we have a map that is made of pieces like a puzzle, and you are discovering those pieces as you travel, or do you really need to get the map, or when you do the discovery of a city, I think there should be different layers. I think there should be different layers. My idea is to have the icon of the city when you actually discover the city with the achievement, okay? Because we have achievements, right, for codex locations. I think I can I'm thinking to 3 layers, okay? Layer number 1 is the map of the area, but I will have to split. I will have to split. Yeah, the only problem is that if you buy a map of the area, right? Why the main city should not be there? I mean, obviously it will be there, right? So then the point is, okay, if I already have it on the map, then why you want to discover it as well, right? Why you want the discovery to add the icon of the city? I'm not 100% sure of this. I'm not 100% sure. I need to think about it. I need to think about it. But I will think about it now. I mean, now is the time to think about it. Now is the time to think about it. I'm thinking if I want the player to acquire a piece of the main map, or if I want the player to acquire the full map. The problem of acquiring the full map is that is detracting a bit from the exploration, you know. So if you can go into a shop and you can buy the full map, is detracting from the exploration. But it's also true that, you know, it's like if you have a world map, you know, maybe it doesn't have all the details that you need to understand what is on the map, but still yeah, I'm thinking to three layers, but the 3 layers are the actual box, the actual piece of a map, the city itself, or let's say the point of interest, and then the third layer is are the sub maps inside this particular point of interest, right? So you could have the point of interest, but you may not know where it's located on the world map, right? Even if so, if you buy a square of the map, what we should have on that square? We should have only the main roads, the rivers, and maybe just the main city, so like one city. Because it seems a bit useless that we ask the player, or there is another way. There is another way that probably is a better way, now that I think about it, is that you discover the city, which is the main point of interest of that area, and as soon as you discover the city, you automatically get the block, right? You get the block. Now the only question is why, I mean, how that happens, right? So if you are like, going to a city by a pterosaur flying, then how do you know the rest of the area, right? It's impossible. It's not realistic to have that knowledge. So or you buy it locally or someone gives it to you. I don't know if it's possible that a player is giving it to you, but in theory I think it's possible. So a map will be consumable, right? A piece of a map will be consumable. I'm thinking what I want to do. I think the consumable idea is good. And I have it under compendium locations, right? So this is what I said 1 year ago or more. I don't know when was this, but it was, yes, more than 1 year ago. I said you discover a new place by reaching a specific landmark. When discovered, it goes into the level map, into the main map. What I meant is the main map, right? And to me, I think that makes sense. The map of the location, you buy it. It's a physical item and can be consumed to become a new entry into the compendium. It's a physical item and you buy it and you consume it. But then my problem is that I need anyway to be able to split the main map into... You know what is the annoying part? The annoying part is that or I make this map kind of scrollable, or or we need to have it fixed from the beginning. I don't know if I want it. If I want it, I don't know if I want it scrollable. But yes, I think there should be anyway. I think like this was saying, right? I think the difference compared to this description is that the main map is divided in blocks. With or without a map and a compass, I'm sure a lot of players are easily lost in the new map itself. I remember having lost in Azure Road before I found the trick. Hello Shadow. Hello Electra. Before you found the trick, huh? I think these sides can be enough for now anyway. I think these sides, right, can be enough for now. So if we take these sides and we decide that we divide it in a grid, right? And the grid is larger than yeah, the problem is that all the left part basically today does not have anything, right? But we can move the pieces around, I think. So I should, you know, kind of split this into a grid. Now the grid will be fairly big. At the moment this picture is how much is this picture? 248 by 124. Okay, 248 by 124. So the simplest will be to have it at 512, right? So if we have a grid of 512, right, this will be eight pieces, but consider that pretty much this piece what? Pretty much this piece, and this piece are completely unused today, right? So if we do it like this, we will have anyway a very small number of maps, which I don't know if I like. If we go 256, then I think it's probably too much. 256. In the old game, navigation was easy because yes, because everything was designed that way. Also, it was significantly smaller, right? The old map is significantly smaller compared to the new one. So, well, this is why we have a compass, for example, in the new game, right? And also why I'm willing to put some effort in maps. I think there is too much. Can we have a kind of a middle ground between this? The problem is that if we have a middle ground, we will not have. Okay, let me do one thing because I think I really need it. The problem is there is a huge spoiler, so I will keep it in the other screen. I think is the only possibility. I will keep it in the other screen because basically I have a map where I have all the point of interest. In the new game, right? So it's this one, right? Is this one. So no, this one I can show to you. This one is the one without the point of interest. Yes, I mean he has a bit, but is fine. This one I can show to you. This one is fine. You have seen it already. You've seen it already because I displayed it already multiple times. So this is the split that we have in Unreal, right? So 1 square is about 1.2 kilometers, 1.28 to be exact. And the walkable area is pretty much this, right? This blue sign, okay? This blue sign. The old game was this plus this. Okay, so this was the old game. So yes, you can see the difference, right, in terms of sides. What I'm trying to evaluate is if I really have a double, sides between top and bottom, but I think yes, I think it is really pretty much the double. I mean, if it's not exactly the double, but I think it's close to be the double. So this map is 1391 by 7068, right? So yeah, is nearly 1 to 2, right? 1 vertical, 2 horizontal. So I think it is. Now it's also true that here, I mean, it's true. There is another truth though. The truth is that here on the left, actually we will really not expand, but, and also here on the right we are not going to expand, but at the top here is already extended, because here there is the bronze doors and you can go after the bronze doors. So I don't know if I want to put that map in or not. Probably not. I think I want the big map to be just a suggestion, right? Not a perfect map. So this becomes 1374. So yeah, is a bit skewed compared to vertical, and but you know what I can do? I can cut off the top a bit more, like this, and maybe now it will be more because we only want to place symbols, right? Icons. So I don't think we want to draw it all. I think it will be a map drawn by hand, right? Similar to a map drawn by hand. This is the, I think, the result I want to have. Don't worry, you can show it to us. Your secret is safe. Apart from the fact that it is recorded, but somehow. So like here we are at what? We are at 1320 700. Okay, so now in theory is even more. Yeah. So I think if we go with a 2x1, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think we can have a 2x1. So if we have a 2x1, consider that this part basically does not exist though. Huh? This part that you see here, right? All of this is not walkable, right? The map finishes here, right? There is your line of, and the same down here, right? This does not exist. Is empty, and the same here, right? So, and the same at the top. So in reality, it's true that it is a 2x1, but is not really even in the thingy. Well, maybe we can use this space for some notes or something, or we can put the compass. I think it would be nice to put maybe the symbol of the compass here, right? So having the hand symbol and the thingy, you know, having the 3 lines, the hand symbol and the thingy and the thingy, right? So that it is giving you the, and these are the, what are these? The wings. So that this gives you the directions, right? Where is north, where is south? Yeah, I think this would be good. It would be good to have that. So when you look at your compass, you understand how the compass relates to the world map. Okay, so if we do it like this, how do we split this monster in pieces? Because I need to split this monster in pieces, huh? How many pieces? The question is how many pieces I want. How many pieces I want. So I think that this is a bit too much. This is a bit too many pieces. This is too many pieces as well, obviously. But, well, actually, if you overlay... Give me a second. Let's try to overlay a 256. If I overlay a grid of 256 here, what happens? So we do a grid of 256, okay? Maybe we have to do it white, otherwise we will not see it. Yes. If I do 256, what? Ah, no, that's not the... Okay. No, I need, it's very hard to read. I need another color. But anyway, let's say that if I do 256, right? The real maps would be 1 with Amnadair, 2 with the bronze doors, for example, 3, I don't know with what, 4 in theory with Sarpendil, 5, well, we can say 5 with Raurim, 6 with Oja, 7 with I don't know what. Sorry, let me try to do it a bit, because like this I don't understand what I'm doing. Don't understand what I'm doing. I need another color. So the split at the moment is like this, okay? There is the split. This is the split. Where the meaningful maps... yeah, the problem is that we are a bit at the border here, but who cares? Yeah, in theory, this is still a meaningful map. This is not. So the meaningful maps will be view grid. The meaningful maps will be 1 Amnadair, 2 the Eagle Bronze Door is in between these two, so it's a bit hard to decide if this is the Bronze Doors or this is the Bronze Doors, right? This number 3, because actually we don't have much else in this area. Consider that this split is still very big. We are taking... I don't know if I like this grid though, because here we are taking pretty much Gog, Idla West, Idla City, and a piece of Oja and BD Road 1 all in one chunk, right? All in one chunk. And maybe it's enough though. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough to have 4, 5. So 4 will be Raurim, 5 will be Oja, 6 will be a piece of desert that no one cares about. 7, or maybe 6 we don't even do it. Maybe 6 will be... I can also do... Wait. I can also do a bit more of a puzzle though, right? Because I can, for example, 5 can be 5 and 5. I can join these two and just making a vertical block. Yes, I think I can. And so basically, if this is 5 and 5, this is 6 and 6. So it's one. This will be one block. This will be one map. You know, a single map. So basically this will not exist. This separation here will not exist. It will be 6 will be this vertical block of two tiles. I forgot my ad. Okay. Done. If it's easy to get a part of the map, you can divide in already many parts. I think it will be fairly easy, but I mean, there will be some merchants that are selling to you, and I guess there will be some players that will be selling to you as well. Probably for a higher price, because they know where to get them. And they traveled to get them, and so they will sell to you the map at, I don't know, if the map costs 103, they will sell them to you at 203, right? That's possible. But yes, the idea is that we split the map, and for example, you know, we could have this. I think is a good 7, because I think this is a good 7 because there is a lot of stuff here. There is Cormia, there is Homestead, there is the main mountain. This will be the Emerald Lake. Now the only question is if you want to have this 7 joined with the bottom. Yeah, I think we should though. So this 7 is actually super big, huh? This 7 is super big. So this will be 7, 7. 7, 7. This will be 7, 7. Then 8 is probably the Emerald Lake. So it is the Emerald Lake. You have to go to bed already. You have to go out to bed in about 7 hours. Wow. You're waking up very early, Electra. Like at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. your time. See you. Have a good night. While you sleep, I'm building the game. So you can have a good sleep knowing that the game is progressing, you know. I'm thinking to have 8 like that, or since this part is already very busy, to keep 8 like this, and then having a 9. There is not a lot of space here though. I think it's cut off. I think it's cut off pretty much the way we have it here. So, well, I think it's cut off probably even more. I think it's cut off. This is not the real map, but I think it's cut off like this. So there is not much in this. There is another part of the Emerald Lake. But maybe we will have something in the future here, right? I hope so. And this one will be... So this one can be 9, probably. This can probably be 9. Okay. And this will be 10 all over, right? So it would be one single 10, right? Let me see if it makes sense. Let's say that this one is very small. The problem is that the one, I mean, if I look at the real map, I don't know if I have Amneder loaded. Yes, I do. I think if I look at the real map, this one will be super small. Will be really small. Because because in reality the real border is here, boys. That is the real border. That is the true border. So you see that in number 1 you have just a very small slice, a super small slice, right, of the map. Have you already implemented it? No, in 10 there is nothing. Also in 9 there is nothing. And in the bottom of, and in 5, well, no, in 5 there is Ojo, but the bottom of 5 there is nothing. No, there is still a lot of parts here that are completely empty. But there will be something for sure. There will be something. So the only point is that like this is a bit... So it would be better, you know, to have a 1 that is actually starting here. The problem is that I mean, it would be better to have a 1 like this, you know, and an 8 like this. But I wanted to position the maps in a kind of an adjacent way, otherwise it becomes a mess. Right? Otherwise becomes a bit of a, becomes a bit messy. Unless I split this one in 4, I can do it, huh? I can split it in 4. I can do 1, 2, 3, and basically 4 does not exist. Instead of splitting it in 3, I split it in 4. Only this column. Only this column, I split it in 4, and then Amneder becomes a bit better. This will be the Emerald Lake, and this is the remaining, right? Or even a bit more than that. So it would be probably like this. Too much. Right, and this will be the 4 that we never use. Yeah, I think I need to split this column in 4. If I split it in 4, it makes a bit more sense. And the last one, I split it in... and the last one here, it will be only 1 tile. Now, in theory, the very busy parts, I could anyway split them in 4 if you want. I could split them all in 4. Well, not all, but let's say the central part. Even if here, remember that here is like this. So again, this piece does not exist. This piece is non-existing. So this is the real map, right? So I mean, the map does not have to be exactly. It can also be like a, you know, it can be similar, but not exact, not geometrically perfect, right? We don't care about geometrically perfect. Don't delete too much of the map. No, what I'm saying that here is already cutting off. Here there is a cut off because the map goes down. You know, if I load Hydla, there is nothing there. What the fuck? Oh, it's there. So if I go this direction, you know, the map is finished. There is the winch. There is the winch, and then nothing, right? So the black part that I have drawn, right? This black part that I drawn is the winch. So the winch is here. The winch is I can do it in orange. The winch is this thing, right? And then it's finished. Then the map goes a bit like this, and then goes up again, and it goes along these lines. And here we have the wall. So it's not that I want to delete it. I'm just saying that, you know, if you have this wall, you have this wall. I mean, this is the end of the map. So I'm deleting to show you the real border. To show you the real border. So probably it's even like this, right? I think here is correct. Here is probably correct. I mean, in theory I could load it all and let me see, but I think it's kind of correct. As it is now, I think it's kind of correct. With the only difference that, let me see, here it goes up. Yes, I think here is correct. Here is a bit smaller though, because the bronze doors, the entrance to the bronze doors is smaller than that, right? So it's something like this. This part is okay. This part in theory goes down a bit, but it's pretty much okay. Here there is a cut on the right, right? So it's something like this. It's not taking the full tile. It's taking just a piece of the tile, but like 70 or 80% of the tile. Here at the bottom, well, here at the bottom is the opposite. Here at the bottom there is a bit more, probably. There is a bit more. Here is fine. Wait, Oja is here, eh? So 1, 2, 3, and no, wait, no, yeah, I should probably just take the other map. It's like this. It's like this. So below Oja there is a piece, but it's a very small piece below Oja. This one, let me check. Idla West, it goes down like this. It goes like this. This block, yes, is pretty much like this. This block is correct. This is correct. This this goes down quite a bit and then it goes up. Yes. Yes, this is the way it is. I'm looking on the other screen where I have the real map, and I'm trying to make it, you know, meaningful. This goes like this. The 0 to 5 is pretty much cut off in the middle. So it's a bit like this. This 0 to 5. And then... no, wait, no, I exaggerated. Wait, no. Not that much, not that much. Just here. Okay, just here. This one is basically nearly completely cut off. Doesn't mean that I would not change it in the future. Maybe I would change it, but... And then consider that this one does not exist. So it is like this. It's closing here. It is going up. This one... this one does not exist. And then... Yes, and then it goes like this. Yes, now it's pretty much correct. I just have a question on this block. Because I think this block is... if this is the top of the Emerald Lake, I go up one. I go up to... Yeah. This one is also cut off. This one is also cut off like this. Okay, so this is the real map. This is the real map. Right? In terms of sides, in terms of borders. So you see that if we do, for example, if we do a 6 here, like we said, maybe it's too much, right? It's too big. I think it's probably too big. So I think probably we need to split it in 4. I think split it in 4 is better than split it in 3. Let me see what you're saying. Hello, Devro. What you're looking at? You're looking at the map of the game at a very high level. And now we want to split it to give it to players. Somehow. At the beginning on the winch you can see the island on the void. Is it possible to add an island? You want a flying citadel? We may have a flying citadel in the future, why not? We may have a flying citadel in front of the winch. Maybe it could be the guild hall for one of the magic orders. Easy choice. Cliché, but always nice. Flying citadels are super cool. I really like them. Okay, so what I understand is that splitting it in 3 is a very bad idea. I need to split it at least in 4. Now, if I split it in 4 and I have 248 by 124, right? Then it's 256. Right? Then it's 256. So it will be 256. So it's pretty much like we have it here. Because at the moment my grid is 256. Huh? The problem of 256 horizontal is that it will become a lot of blocks. But I think it can be okay, yeah? I think it can be okay. 256. Let me copy this mess 1 second. I know it looks a bit weird, but... Yeah, I didn't create a layer for pity. I didn't create a layer for that. That's very bad. Let me try. Let me try to do this. Let me try to do this and this, and then let me try to do. Bit too much, huh? No, huh? It's not a good idea. What? You're joking. I did my thingy. What? Okay. Ah, fuck. But then I don't see the border. I don't see the real border. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Wait. Wait, we need to do the border right, okay? With this tool, we need to do the border right. If we do the border right with this tool, then everything will be good. But I need to do the border pretty much the way it is. Okay. So now that we have this border, we fill it in, I don't know, gray. Right? Okay. So this is the thing that we need to put as a separate layer on top of this, right? To understand how it looks. Why so small? Because the size was not the same. Huh? Okay, fine. So we can scale it. We can scale it. So that it fits into our overall map. And I cannot go more than this, or I touch the bottom. So, okay, so we can place it like this. Wow, and this is 256. It's even too big. Now that I see it this way, it's even too big. It's even too big. 256 is even too much. I think I will go like 100, like 200 then, because if you think about it, let me do another layer so I don't do the same mistake I did before. So if you think about it, right, there is another layer so we can do all the mess we want. Idle is here. These are obviously the bronze doors, right? Ojavera is pretty much here. Gog is pretty much here. Abnedair is on this line. It's not very easy to determine, but it's probably here, right? And everything else is nothing. And Raurim is here. It's pretty much vertical to Ojavera. I think that Ojavera, though, is probably even a bit more to the left. I think this O, in reality, is kind of, you know, is more to the left. I think it's probably here. And the same for Raurim. I think also Raurim is a bit more to the left, like this. So these are the areas that we now. This distance, I think this distance is a bit fucked up though. Let me see. This probably is a bit fucked up. This is higher. No, but it's not possible. I think there is this queue of the bronze doors. In reality, the bronze doors start here, okay? And then it goes in, but... Yes, so the proportions now are more reasonable, otherwise... Okay, so if this is our real map, I think that 256 is even too much. One, two, three. So how many maps we want to have? There is another layer, eh? I did another layer so we don't do the mistake again. How many maps I want to have? I mean, this is fine with me. This I think is fine with me. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Here is where it becomes a bit messy because Goog is exactly in the middle. And the bronze doors is also a bit in the middle, you know. And we cannot move. Well, we can move to the right a bit. We can move to the right. We could move everything to the right if we want. Right? I could move everything, but it doesn't change our life much. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think these 6 are meaningful to me. There is Goog in the middle. We need to decide if he's up or down, but I think probably up. Probably will be considered above, I don't know. Delver is kind of here. And Elon Donari is kind of here or whatever. So I think we have enough content, future content for this part. I think where I struggle a bit is this. Maybe for now we can do one like this. Because anyway here there is not much, and I don't think there will be much in the near future. There in theory there is a village. Where is Homestead? Homestead 23. Oh my god, it's so much lower. I didn't think about. Okay, so Homestead is here. I was thinking it was there, but no. Homestead is down here. So yeah, I think if we do this piece with Gog, this one could become Homestead in theory. And this one can become the Emerald Lake. So probably we can do this. This will be desert. Hello, Christopher. Are you leaving space for the rest of the dome in the future? I want to minimize the game mapping again now. Hello, coach. No, I think that this playable area that we have now will not change in quite some time. We have enough space to populate so many dungeons, so many places, so many villages, so many cities. So is more than enough. I think that we will not. It's a pity because in theory our world, you know, our world would be, you know, as big as this, you know, or more. Yeah, pretty much. You see this curve, right? This curve that you see here at the bottom, this curve you see here at the bottom is a piece of the first level, right? So it's like one sector. So, but it's just too big. I mean, it's not gonna happen soon. So we have enough space. So I'm trying to do a map only for the areas that we care about at the moment. So I think that these pieces can be only one map at the moment. It would be like the outer world. I don't know, the world, the nothingness. I think if I press shift, I can do, yes, I can do a square, which is very nice. And now this part of the desert, you know what we can do maybe at the moment? We can have this and this together. I think it would probably be easier. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a better idea. Oops. I think we will have this as a single block, and this as a single block for now, because I don't want to go crazy in creating maps of stuff that anyway we don't care about, you know. Maps do not have to be grid perfect, they need to be borders so they fit together. No, in our case we need to, because you will see it in game in the compendium like this, in a page like that. So I need that to be easy to compose, right? Or I will go completely crazy. So I need that to be a grid exactly of the same size with a predefined series of pixels, so that I can overimpose images only where you have the map, you know. Hello, Shin. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, no, let's say that we are trying to have a map for our new functionality, which is locations, and inside a compendium, maybe you didn't follow the previous streams, but inside a compendium we have the ability now to have pieces of knowledge that you gain, right? And one piece of knowledge will be the location. So you will have a kind of a map, and you will discover, I don't know, Gog, you will discover the bronze doors, right? You will discover Amnadeir, whatever is spelled, and Oja, right? And so on. So what I'm trying to do is to have this map divided in squares somehow, or in puzzle pieces that I can fill in an easy way when you acquire that particular map. Okay, so you will have to buy or acquire or find those maps, right? And so I'm trying to split the world in maps that you can buy, right? And I'm thinking for this part probably to have just a single piece, because there is really not much up here. Well, in theory there is the world bronze doors, but these are all small pieces, you know. So having a map for this, a map for this, a map for this, these are all border maps, right? These are all pieces that are if you look at it here, you know, these are all maps that are next to the, next to a wall. So maybe there is only a very small piece, so I don't think it makes any sense to buy a map for that piece. So I think this split is good. I think this split for now is good. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense from the roleplay perspective, like someone is selling you the wall north piece, someone is selling you the Amnadeir area. Here is a bit weird because There is actually a lake here in the middle and a mountain here. Why 2 maps? Yeah, in theory this one could be 1 map if we really want. In theory this one could be one chunk. But I think maybe in the future we will have a lot of stuff here, right? So maybe here is the Emerald Lake and here is the Idla West Fortress. No, not even, because the Idla West Fortress is here. I think we have Homestead here, so probably Homestead will be the one that is revealing this piece. Okay, I think there is a good plan. I think I kind of like this plan. Kind of. Uh-oh, I think I drawn... Fuck. I drawn some blue borders on the bottom map. Fuck. Okay, anyway. I think there is a good plan, boys. I think it may work. I think it may work. Okay. Now, okay, now that we have this, I need to create pieces. The problem is that I fucked up with the blue lines. Shit. Okay, let me do this. I fucked up with the blue lines big time. But I think I have a solution for this. Okay. I can go here and take back this piece and put it back to this layer, right? Ah, fuck! But it's not centered. It's not scaled. Okay, but it's fine. I have to scale it again. How was it? It was pretty much like this, right? It was pretty much like this, right? Let me see the I need to paste it to what? What the? Come on, he pasted it on the wrong one. What do you mean? You have to paste it on this. Now I will name them, because if I don't name them, okay, I will name. But now is in the right layer. Eh? Now is in the right layer. Don't worry. I can do this, huh? I can. I tell you, I can. Okay, there is gray perimeter. Okay, these are the blue lines. There is cities, and these are the blue lines that I have to merge. Okay, and these two are all the blue lines. I'm merging them in one layer. Okay, no, I deleted. Merge that. Okay, so now we have all the blue lines in one place. Okay. So now basically this can be our layout, you know, and then obviously the map will have to be drawn somehow. But I think it's a good layout. So let me save it, and let me save it under. The problem is where to save it. I think I will save it in the same place where I have the other maps, so I don't forget. So if I go under background level 1, yeah, exactly. Here I will save it as level 1 map split. Wait, I did a mess. Okay, anyway. Map split. So, okay, so if we do this, now this one at the top will be nothing though. Will be... So I think we can have the same map, right? We can have the same map already in the compendium, okay? Which is this map. Now, this map unfortunately is not the right size, I think. Because this one is not 248 by 1. No, it's not at all. It's not at all. So we have a problem of size. So the map... So I think we will have to be able to scroll this map. Yeah, I think we need a scroll... We need a scroll box. I don't know if the scroll box will look nice, but... But I think we need a scroll box. And this map needs to become... Sorry, why? What? No, I don't understand. So this becomes 248 by 124, which obviously is bigger than the screen. Okay, fine. And then I wrap it with a scroll box, right? And the scroll box will be... And the scroll box will be way smaller. I mean, it needs to keep the proportions though, otherwise I'm... No, wait a second, why? Why is doing this? What? Why if I change the size of the scroll box? Ah, because it's scrolling only vertically. Okay. I understand. Wait, there is a solution to this. We need the scroll box to enable horizontal scrolling by default. Otherwise... wait. Scroll, no scroll. I don't understand why there are all this freaking orientation vertical, orientation horizontal. No, I need both. What do you mean? You crazy? What? I need a scroll box inside another scroll box to scroll in 2 directions? Really? Are you crazy? What? No, I don't understand. How do I do a... Why the scroll box is not scrolling in 2 directions? Always show scroll bar. Always show allow over scroll. Animate wheel. Destination. Into view. Scroll when for... I remember there was a both directions. Why? Why? Why they make life so hard? Why? Unreal Engine, scroll box, both directions. Why I cannot... So you're creating a system that unveils what you can see at a location. So when you discover GOG, then you GOG put yeah, something like that. Yes, exactly. Well, is made of three layers. There is one layer that is I buy the puzzle piece, okay, and I buy a map, which is, for example, this one, right? And then I see in my map that piece, okay, and that piece goes into place, and you see some detail, okay. There will be a drawing with some detail. Then there is a second layer, which is that you reach GOG and you actually discover the city, and that city will be placed in this map in a clickable way. So it will already be there, I think, when you buy just the puzzle piece, because it makes sense. Otherwise, I mean, if they give you a map without cities, it doesn't make any sense, right? So they will be already GOG, but it will not be clickable. And then there will be the sub maps, because in this area you may have a number of sub maps, right? And those sub maps you can access by clicking on the point of interest, but you will have to find those sub maps as well, right? So yeah, two-way scroll box. I'm trying to create I need a two-way scroll to navigate through. Bro, but there is no standard way for scrolling two directions. Are you crazy? No, but I cannot believe we cannot scroll in two directions. What do you mean? It's unbelievable. I mean, in text boxes is working. It is the same as... The illusion is pretty convincing. What did this guy did? Do tell if you have an issue, get it to work and give you a start. The hierarchy is border, outer canvas, inner canvas. Shift, control, click the middle tile to get it all one option. You may have an anchoring idea. Okay, fuck it. For now we scroll it only horizontally, okay? But I don't understand why, but it's fine. I don't understand why I have to scroll only. But fine. We will scroll it only this way. We will scroll it only horizontally. And the vertical will be the full extent, okay? I think maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine because the complexity is the horizontal part. So I think it's okay. We keep the vertical, but in the future, if we could have it as a full map, will be better, right? I would prefer actually. So now the point is that inside of this, I will need what? I will need a grid. Because the scroll box, what happens if I add a grid inside of the, it will never work. I think it will never work. I think it will never work, boys. The point is, right? If I really split this picture the way we see it, right? If I really split this picture the way we see it, and I create... no, wait. This box is useless, huh? No, I have to start from this box. Right? So if I take this piece and I export it and I call it map test 1, map test 1, and my map test 1 I import it somewhere here. Right? I don't know if this is a good idea, but we will see very soon. very soon we will see if this is going to work or not. Where did I copy it? I copied it. Oh no, I copied it in a very stupid place. I cannot delete it, obviously. Okay, I will leave it there. Map test. Okay, PS test. Okay, PS stamp. Okay. Okay, so if I have my map test 1, right? And I say, hey, now in my grid, which is made of, we said 256, right? So it's made of 256 blocks. How many blocks this grid has? This grid has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns. So it will have 8 columns and 4 rows. So my grid will have 8 columns and 4 rows, and each will have the same weight, and my next image, this one, will be equal to map test 1, and it will start in column 4. We'll start in column 4, and we'll have a column span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have a column span of 5. I think the problem is that I need to specify a value here. The problem is they will not be precise because or I make only one column, and I just change the span from the left. Because if I do 100 divided by 8 is a stupid number. No, it's 12.5. Maybe I can do it. If I say 12.5 everywhere, okay, and here is 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, and wait, what happened? What happened? I mean, no, if the sum needs to be 1, is 0.125. I don't know how this guy is considering things. 0.25. I don't get why. Okay, wait a second. So this one is, I think I can put it in the same grid panel, by the way. I think if I put it in the same grid panel and I say that this background image is This background image is spanning 8 columns and 4 rows. I don't know, it seems not working, but it seems not working as expected. Ah, wait. Columns start from 0, eh? So this in reality is column 3. Okay, it's column 3. I think it's working now. Column 3. Okay, let's go on just for the sake of seeing what happens. So if I take this now, if I take this, and obviously this is only an example, then we will create the real, image, but it's just to understand if the setup may work or not, right? I don't know why it's not keeping the last exported directory, so annoying. Okay, this is map test 2. See you, Christopher. Thank you. Thank you. So this one is image 1. And then we duplicate it and there will be an image 2. Now this image 2 needs to start at 0, 1, right? 1 vertically. So this image 2 need to start at row 1, column 0, row span 1, 2, 3, and column span 2, right? And the picture will be map test 2. What? I didn't import it. Map test 2. I don't know if this is the best technique, eh? Maybe there is a better way, but I'm testing this one. We see how it looks. If it looks okay, good. If it doesn't, we will just change it to something else. But let's see. Maybe we'll be fine. Okay, now we have 2 pieces. Let me see these 2 pieces, how they look in game, because I think that is already, you know, if they are positioned properly, then fine. If they are not positioned properly, wrong one. Wrong one. There is also the observatory, eh? Yes, and Cormian. Yeah, we will decide where to... I think I want to have multiple point of interest. But I don't think we should have all the point, or yes, all the point of interest. I don't know. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Maybe we should have. Maybe you should add all the point of interest anyway. As soon as you discover them, why not? Ah, I have all the maps. There is a problem. Yeah, it will take a bit more to load up. Because it needs to load, it's loading Hydla now. It will have to load Gug and Abnedair, and both are pretty big. Well, mainly Abnedair is very big. Yeah, it's taking time. I can delete them, but I needed it to get a sense of Okay, now is up. Now is up. Oh, we are a lemur, huh? We are a lemur. Okay, so if I go in the compendium and I go into the location and people. Seems to be working okay, guys. Because it is positioned where it is positioned. And it is positioned where it is positioned. So this seems to be positioned correctly. And apart from the blue lines, which obviously are looking a bit bad, but I think it may be fine. Yeah, the problem will be to move the point of interest together with the map. At the moment they are standing still, but they will have to move together with the map. So, that would be not very easy, but they have to be inside a grid. If they are inside a grid, they will move. But inside a grid, then we need to give them a specific... this fountain, bro. This fountain is super loud. Okay. But I think it may work, eh? Technique may work. It may work. Actually, it may work. I kept the blue lines because I wanted to see, but in reality we could also have it without the blue lines, so that we only have this this border, right? Then we only have this border. Now, if I do it without the blue line, though, I will have to be super precise, right? So I will have to cut off...
Everything will be fine. Don't worry.
I will have to cut the pixel, right? I will have to cut the pixel, right? And... but yes. It seems that technique may work, huh? Technique may work. So this is map 2. Okay, let me copy visible. Let me paste. Let me export as map test. Why is not keeping the last I don't understand. Okay, recently used, maybe it's one way. Okay, map test 2, go. Now let me try to do one correctly. But it has to be at the pixel, eh? At the pixel. Otherwise... So I think I will draw the map, you know, fully, and then we will cut it off like this. Now, so I will have to redo this job basically one final time when we have the real map, right? Okay, so we will re-import. Okay, I will re-import in a second, and then let me do the hard one. But let me wait on this background. Let me also type. So this map. What is this brush? Holy. Completely crazy brush. No, I want a normal brush, man. Normal. Yes, exactly. So this is 2. What? There is 2. There is 1. And now we're gonna do 3 and see what happens. Okay. So 3 is this 2 pieces. Three is these 2 pieces. Okay, seems to be right. So I copy visible. I create from clipboard. I save. Now, I don't know if the resolution that I'm using is good or bad, but I think it's good enough. So this will be map test 3. Okay, so let's try with map test 3, which is actually a good test because is connecting the other 2 maps, right? So there is image 3. Image 3 needs to start where? Needs to start at the second column, because start from 0. So column 2, row 1. So column 2, row 1. You need to call span 2. Yes, you need to row span 1. Okay, and it needs to go with map test 3. Okay. Okay, these 2 we need to re-import. What? 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 You crazy? Okay, this one is correct, but the other is completely fucked. Okay, wait, let me exit from the game 1 second. So what happened to our map 1? We didn't carry it again. We didn't. Yeah, we. No, we didn't. We didn't carry it off. So it is map 1. So we're going to carry it off again. No, I think I did it. But anyway, I don't know. I think I got distracted by something and I didn't. I think I didn't. Okay, so we do copy visible, we do create from clipboard, and we save it as no, and we export it as map 1, right? We export it as map 1, export, replace. Now this is a very simple technique, but you know what? I think is an okay technique. I think we may be fine with this. I mean, it's not super fancy, but I mean, it all depends if Unreal Engine is not messing up with the layouts, right? Because if and also we will have to see what happens in a 10 by 9 instead. I mean, in 16 by 10 instead of 16 by 9 ratio, because it may fuck up. Okay. Why we start only from that page? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Obviously it didn't work, but I may have made some mistakes, hopefully. Actually, these two are perfect. So this one and this one, you see, they are perfectly seamless, even if they are two different images, but this one and this one definitely are not. Okay. Why? Yeah, actually is wrong also here. So yeah, so I probably just messed up the column span or something like that. So column, let me see this one. I think I just messed up the start. So this one should start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, this is the problem, yes. 4 and should span 4. Okay. Yeah, that's the mistake. Should start from 4 and span 4. It doesn't look very right anyway. Ah, yes, because there is this piece outside. No, I think I cut it off wrong then. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it should have started from here. No, it was correct. It's just that I cut it off wrong. So, wait. Relax. I cut it off wrong. So, it should start from 5. No, it should start from 3 and span 5. The problem is that the picture is wrong. The picture is not this, but the picture is this. Okay. I cut it in a wrong way. Copy visible, create from clipboard, export temp. Yeah, I messed up. This one is number 1, huh? It is number 1. Server. Number 1. Okay, we re-imported it. Yes, now it's okay. No, I think it works, huh? Now the icons are a problem. The icons are really a problem because the icons are not moving, but they are not moving with the map because the icons are not positioned in the grid properly. So in reality, like for example, this one, the question is where should this be positioned? Now we can go a bit simply for now, and we can say Hydla is in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2. So it's 5, 2, 5, 2. 5, 2. Maybe bottom middle, yes. Bottom middle, then it works. Yeah, something like this anyway. Something like this. I think something like this may work. And Goog is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, whatever. So 4, 2. So Goog is 4, 2. And then we decide if we want to have it at the top and in the middle or wherever, okay? Okay, so now those will be positioned like in the proper place and so on. And so we have to do it for all the others, right? Now, I don't know exactly how I will do it then dynamically, because at the moment we are doing it statically, right? So basically we are statically positioning this, but I will have to do it programmatically. So you will get from the server the information of the point of interest that you have discovered, and or we have placeholders on the map and we just fill them up, or maybe they are all invisible and we make them visible. I don't know. We may think to strategy then to make them dynamic, because at the moment they are fully static. So Ojaveda is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2. So it's 6, 2. Is 6, 2. And then this one probably we want it also middle and yes, and so on. I don't know if I want to do them all now. Maybe yes, but this is just an example, okay? So it's just to demonstrate bronze doors, to demonstrate that we can do it, to demonstrate the technology that we can do it. So bronze doors is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 0. So it's 4, 0. And I think it should be all to the right, all to the top, all to the right, all to the top. Yes, in fact, you see that the icon is pretty much where the B is. Then we can have a bit of a padding from the top if we want. I don't know, like 20 or so. But yeah, I think the theory works. Now the only problem is that when I start the game, these icons are messing up, you know, because I don't set them differently. So they all have the same icon, but 0, 1, 2, 3 and 0, 1. So this is a 3, 1. 3, 1. And I think it should be all to the top, all to the left. Okay, so we put all the icons in. Let's do another maybe another picture just to prove the point. So we did 1, 2 and 3. Let's do 4. Oops. Let's do 4. Let's do 4. So 4 is these ones, huh? Okay, now the problem anyway will be to draw a good map, right? Because that's the problem. We need to draw a good map and then use it. But I need a good map now, because I think we have the idea, we have the technology, and now we need the data as usual. So this is number 4. This is number 4. I think I will commission this map. I already know who can do it. It's the same artist that is doing the illustrations. The only problem is the timing. Like, it's taking a lot of time, but okay, so if I duplicate this and we call it image 4, By the way, this layout is already correct. I will just have to change the images then, right? But I will just have to change the images. So these four should start 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So this is a 2, 2, and is spanning 2 rows. So this one is 2, 2, and it's spanning 2 rows and 1 column. Okay. Yes, but it seems to be perfect, huh? It seems to be absolutely perfect. Yes. Okay, let's try this way. But I think we've proven the point, huh? That we can do it. Now the horizontal, I think the horizontal scroll is enough probably. Even if it would be nicer to have also the vertical scroll, because then we can have a map that is very, very big, you know, and you can just move it around. So I would probably prefer to have also the vertical scroll. Looking good, nice. Just to see how it works in game. Yeah, you mean the full mechanic? Yes. I mean, how it works in game, you see it here, but yes, is yes, but it's working. You see. And now the icons, you see, the icons stay in the right place. So basically, the idea would be that you can click on this. Yeah, but I think it's good. I think it's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now I think I can finish all the pieces, because anyway all the pieces are correct, right? All the pieces are correct. It's just the content that is wrong. But I mean, we will need to have a different image. But the setup in Unreal is good. Yeah, exactly how it works, I kind of have it in my mind, so I need to put it in practice and then we can see. We can do it tomorrow. So we need a 5, and then we need 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 blah. We need all these pieces, right? All these pieces. So this would be 5. No, sorry, I cannot type if there is a selection. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know why I did it this way, but fine. I don't know why I didn't do 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, in a sequence, but anyway, it's the same. It makes 0 difference. So we need to do 5. Right? We need to do 5. Now you will be able to find those maps or buy those maps. I don't know exactly yet, but you will be able to find these 10 or 11 maps, right? Hello, Eunice. Hi. So I will just copy visible and I'm thinking if there is a faster way, but no, I don't think there is a faster way. No, I was thinking if I have one layer for each block, then is it faster to export it? I don't know if you can export only the content of a layer no matter of what, but I don't think so. So we have a 5. Now here we have a 6. For example, here the 6 is cutting off the G, right? But as long as I do the cut correctly, it will not be a problem. There is 5 or 6? No, it is 6. Huh? I did 5 already. So it is 6. This is 6. Then we have 7. Well, 7 is basically an empty map. What did I save as 6? You see, I got distracted and I saved this as 6 instead of this as 6. Right? Wait a second. I think I saved the whole map. Fuck. Let me see. 5. There is no 5. What? No, that is 5. Okay. It's just 6 that I did wrong. Yeah, because meanwhile I'm thinking to how to do it, and so I am. My mind is flying a bit. It's flying a bit between the next steps, right? Because it is a pure manual work, and my mind is flying to the next pieces where we were. So yeah. Is okay. Now the only question would be, is it worth it, you know, to have a 6, 7 so small? But I think the answer is yes, because even just inside 10, where is the Idla thingy, you have Idla, you have the magic shop, and you have a significant part of forest, right? And so there can be at least 3 sub-maps, if not more, right? And then can be a dungeon one that, well, there is actually all the lower city, like, so there are the sewers and the Langs dungeon and such. So there are really a number of maps in one single block. Okay, so 5 is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 0, 1, 2. So it's a 3, 2 spanning 2 vertically. Is a 3, 2 spanning 2 vertically, exactly. And I need to change obviously the image to map test 5. I think I will have to rename all these map tests to map real. I mean, because these are the good ones. These pieces now are the good pieces. Rospan 1. Map test 6. Okay, then we have a map 7. Can I move the selection? No, that would have been too nice. Move selection. For one time, then I need to move the selection. Exactly. Well, this is just an empty box, but this for now is just an empty box, but in the future it will not be empty. Okay, so this map 7. Then we have map 8, which is actually a double. Map 8. Yeah, I will have to redo this job when I have the final map, but I will only have to do the cut and save, right? Because the setup in Unreal will be correct. So I think it's anyway good time spent. I mean, we are doing what is needed. Okay, so let me import 7 and 8. Import 7 and 8. I can select them all. Yeah, probably if I cut them all and maybe it's quicker. I don't know. 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Okay, duplicate. 7 is pretty much identical to this. It's just one to the right. Map test 7. And then 8. Duplicate 8. Yeah, I can also move it like this. It's probably faster. And I column span 2. And I do map test 8. Okay. And you see that the puzzle is composing. The puzzle is working, boys. The puzzle is working. So this would be like a small quest, you know, to have. I think we can have an achievement. We can have an achievement that is having all the pieces, right? Having all the map pieces or something. So this is 9. And I think it's very good that we decided to have a limited world for now. Because as you can see, there is already so much to do just with this limited world. Which, by the way, is limited, but is huge. I remember that top to bottom is about 7 or 8 kilometers, and left to right... No, sorry, no, it's less. Is 4 kilometers, and left to right is about 10. Plus, you know, all the extra maps, like when you are traveling to the Death Realm or where you are. So there is anyway... I think there is more than enough space at the moment. And we can expand it in the future, right? Just that at the moment we have more space than time, as usual. There is what? There is 8 or what? There is... No, 8 was that one. This is 9, huh? There is 9, boys. 5 or 6 times the old game. Yeah, it's anyway way bigger, way bigger, so... And nicer. Okay. There is 10 now. The tiles here at the bottom we will not do, because anyway the main map will count, right? So there is 10. And then we have 11, which is the last one. Yay. And then we have 11. And then we have 11. 11. Okay. Good. Now let's import them all, and our puzzle will be complete. So we arrived up to 8, so I need to import 9, 10, 11. Okay. 9, 10, 11. So we duplicate. So this is 9. And 9 goes down here. And is spanning one row on one. No, wait. What? Is spanning one column only, yes. And is map test 9. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Wait a second. Ah. Fuck, there is this small piece. Unbelievable. There is this small piece. Yes, there is. Okay, for now I leave it out, but potentially, no, I think we will just leave it out. Or we do 9 that is vertical like this. Maybe I will do 9 as 2 pieces. Yeah, maybe it's better. Maybe is actually better. So I will do 9. No, wait, don't do stupid things. I will do 9. I will do 9 like this, okay? And yeah, because maybe there will be something. Yeah, there is a piece. I don't want to then draw it on the map and becomes harder than it should be. So 9. So I'm going to redo 9. So 9 will be. I'm redoing 9. 9 is this. And this. In theory, if I knew all the shortcuts, I could just, you know, do it super quick, but okay. So let's re-import 9. Re-import 9, okay. And now our 9 is here. So we'll row span 2. Okay, now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Okay, so we duplicate 9 and we do. I don't know what I did. I deleted it instead of duplicating. So we do 10. And we put it here. Any column span, row span 1, and it is map test 10. What? Okay, map test 10. I did something wrong. Fine. And map test 11. I don't know. Map test 10. I did some mess, boys. I loaded the wrong one. And map test, let's see if 11 is correct. And map test 11. Yes, map test 11 seems to be okay. It's map test 10 that is completely weird. So I did something wrong. Okay, copy visible, create from clipboard, export whatever. 10, okay, 10. You can add something with you are at the center of the world. What? What is that? So you open a map and it tells you where you are. I mean, it's impossible. It is absolutely impossible. Uh-oh, something bad happened. Something very, very bad happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is correct now? Ah, there is a cutoff also here. Shit. No. Yeah, there is a cutoff also here, and actually is a real cutoff, so I think we will have to... you don't see the YouTube message, you have a request. Yeah, I see the YouTube. I mean, I don't read them. Yes, I didn't read. I am a begin. Are you a professor? Sorry, Youthnes. I didn't read your messages because I was too focused on cutting stuff. But you are saying, are you a professional? Well, let's say that I'm not a professional, meaning that I don't do it as a job, right? So it is not my job. But I've been doing this since quite some time, and so it depends what you mean by professional, but I've been doing it for quite some time. But no, I'm not doing it as a job, and so it means that I don't have, you know, access to advanced resources or trainers or Epic Games directly or things like that. No, I don't. Because when you are a professional, I think the difference is that you really have more access to advanced people, right? And then you're asking, I'm a beginner in a real engine, but I need to help, and I need some help for intelligent AI. Have you any video to know some things like that? Yes, I've been working on AI quite a bit. You can tell me what you want to do. What do you want to do with AI? Which kind of AI you want to have? I guess that's the question. Because you can have a fairly simple UI with Unreal without too much complexity. Why I see the image like stretched in this view, I don't know, but it looks like it's stretched. Should not be stretched, right? But if you want, I can help you on artificial intelligence. I mean, at least I can answer some questions, assuming that you are still here. Okay, let's launch it again and see if we get a clean picture. It seemed to be a bit stretched on the right side. I don't know why. In theory, it should not be stretched. It should be exactly identical to the... We're always starting from that picture. What the fuck? Why everything is stretched now? Was it stretched like this already? Is it because we have a vertical that is different from the horizontal thingy? I think it became stretched when I imported the larger picture by mistake, and it became super big. Wait a second, let me try to hide some of these pictures. You see, if I hide this one, yeah, this is the problem. This one, image 10 is the problem, because when I put image 10 in map test 3, image 10 is wait, image 10. So it's a 1-1, yes, it's a 1-1. But I think when we put image 10 in, the sides was really crazy. I think it's this sides, boys. I think it's this sides. Yes, exactly. So we may have the same problem with this one. No. Yes, in theory, yes, because this one is also 512 by 512. Huh? Yeah, if you change sides, okay, now, oops, what is this? This one is a weird number. 513 by 769. What is this? What? Anyway. One 280 by 258. No, 256. Okay, now it should be. Now it should be all correct. Yeah, I think we lost Younes. Sorry, I didn't answer in time because I was focusing on this. I think we lost him. He said, fuck, this guy is never reading the chat. And I'm going away. I understand. Someone is stuck on the stair, eh? I have to do another round of bots because I think there are a lot of bots in this. Okay, this is probably not stretched, I think. Is this the real sides? Yes, I think it's the real sides, yes. Is a bit like this, but blurred, but I think it's just the way it was originally. So I think it's the way it is. It is the way it is. Yeah, this side's the proper sides. To me, it seems to be a bit longer, though. You see? It looks like he's longer than he should be. No? Yeah, I think it is. So the horizontal sides. Yeah, it's a bit stretched. It's slightly stretched. I don't know exactly why, but it is. I don't know why, but the reason is probably the size of this grid panel, because this grid panel, did I give it a size? Well, I gave a size to the scroll box. Okay. Yeah, this one should be exactly the size of this. No, the size of this in theory can be whatever. Yeah, the size of this is just the size of the scroll box. So it can be any size. No, this is not the problem. The problem is, I think the problem is the ratio between vertical. Yeah, exactly. Is that ratio? Yes, is that ratio. Is that ratio. So if I keep yes. This is why I need the vertical. This is why I need the vertical scroll, because at the moment the vertical sides, you know, is kind of fixed, and is fixed by the size of this panel. And in theory, it should be more something like this, I think, to have it the proper sides. It should be vertically, should be 1000. 1024, no? No, I mean 1024. Yes, 1000. Yeah, exactly. You see that now the proportion is okay. The problem is that I cannot have it at these sides, because, or I scale everything. I can scale everything, but scaling is not always a great idea. I think it would be better if I could just scroll in two directions. I don't know what happens if I put a scroll box inside another scroll box, but in theory, I think it does not work, because let me try. If I put a scroll box inside another scroll box and I say that this scroll box is horizontal and this one is vertical. Oh, okay, it did it automatically. Okay, I don't know why, but it did it automatically. And then I do this. Now how does it scroll? I have no idea. Maybe I need to say that the scroll is always on. Because the scroll is at the bottom. So you will see the scroll only if you scroll down, which is super annoying. Yeah, I understand why they did it the way they did it. I understand. No, like this is a mess. I understand why, but it's a bad idea. Because the scroll bar is obviously inside the inner panel, and it shows only when you are all at the bottom. So I think you need to create a custom image scroller. Because like I have it now, will be unusable, completely unusable. Because you will see it only, you will see so now the proportion is okay, but you see the scroll bar, the horizontal one, only if you go at the bottom, right? If you go up, it disappears, obviously, because there's another widget inside a widget. So if you want to scroll here at the top, you have like to go bottom, scroll, and go up again. So it's super annoying. It's super annoying. So probably the best would be to just remove these two bars and just click with the mouse, you know. Just move with the mouse. Yes, I think we should do that. I think it's the easiest. I think we can just scroll with the mouse. Let me just do something because I did changes to a lot of maps and I don't want to mess up with any of the maps. Don't save. Okay. Let me see if there is a quick solution, but I think there are a lot of quick solutions for that. I think I can do it myself. I mean, it's just to... When you click in the middle of that object, we will capture the mouse. Right, so scroll image with mouse or pan. Actually, the proper word is pan, right? Pan move. Viewport pan. Quick tip. Yeah, I think it's very easy anyway.
What up? What up? Wimbush here, and this is for all my Cinema 4D users. When you're working in Unreal, if you
but it's not, no, but okay, that, thank you. No. I think we can, I think I can just do it without searching an example. I think it's very easy. It's very easy. Basically, we need to just capture mouse when we are in that window. So there is an on mouse down, and on mouse down we will say if we are inside that window, right? Then move the picture. The only thing that is a bit annoying is that I will have to put that code into the mouse down for the whole game, which is already fairly complex. But yeah. Grab and drag, yes, exactly. Grab and drag is what... Grab and drag. You know what I will do? I feel a bit bad that I didn't answer to that guy. I will do this, look. I will do this, wait. Can I send a message to this guy? I cannot send a message, huh? Fuck. I cannot send a message because it doesn't own a channel. Probably I cannot. We lost him forever. Pity. Pity. Okay. Yes, it should be a mouse drag. Grab and drag, exactly. Grab and drag. I saw here there was a... There was a request. UMG widget map zoom pan function. Have a widget map, large map, blah, blah, blah. This works and it should be a decent starting point. I'm totally gonna... Yeah, it's the same one we were looking at before. So where they were saying to... Okay, I can do it anyway. I can do it. Yeah, mouse move is capturing the mouse, is trying to scale based on the position, and then it's just moving it, and then it's clamping it just to avoid it go outside, you know. But yeah, I can do. If there was an existing widget, it would have been better. But unfortunately, it seems there is not a pre-existing scrolling thingy. Kind of, but okay. I think I'm gonna go, boys. It's more than midnight, and it's time for me to go. Open his YouTube page. Yeah, I opened it, but it's not possible to send a message. Did you say? I tried, but you can leave a message below a video, but you cannot. So his YouTube page is this, right? But then when I go here, I cannot do anything because he has no video, he has no playlist, no channels, no information. And so I cannot. If he had one video, I could type below the video, but if not, I cannot send a message, right? I think. I think I cannot send a message. YouTube, send message to another user, to another channel. By clicking the username under any video, you are redirected. Click about and then send message. Yeah, but you see it's not there. So it's not possible. They removed it. They totally removed it. What is this guy saying? For business inquiries, but for business inquiries it doesn't have the thing. Yeah, you can post it below a video, but you cannot really post it if it doesn't have a channel information, whatever. So it's impossible. It's impossible. We lost him forever. We lost him forever. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, I can subscribe to his channel, but then when I'm subscribed, do you think something will happen? I still cannot do anything, even if I'm subscribed. But okay, I'm subscribed. So he will see that I'm subscribed. So maybe he will come back. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. We will see. Oh, tomorrow is Friday, but there is a chance that I will be here. Okay, there is a chance. So maybe we see each other tomorrow. If not, we see each other on Saturday afternoon, and we need to start to think about the release. Because if you want to release, you know, I have to do it this weekend probably, right? And then leave it like few days to settle, and or mid next week. But anyway, okay, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and also check our Patreon website where you can get access to the alpha of the game right now. And if you want to connect to our Discord, that's good as well. If you want to make donations, make donations. If not, don't worry, we will make this game anyway, like we always did. See you boys next time. Aha.